Hello children, I hope you all are fine at your home. Children, as you know that these days we are discussing chapter number 2 microorganism friend and foe. Till now we have discussed 70% of the chapter. Our last topic is about friendly microbes. Till now we have discussed a lot good things about microorganism, how microorganism can behave like a friend in our life. Now it's turn to talk about harmful microorganisms. Those microorganisms which interfere in our life and create lots of disease, creates lots of problem in our life. So before starting with harmful microbes, children, I would like to share one thing with you all. Many students are facing confusion in where to do home assignments, where we need to write these notes, whatever we are discussing with the help of videos. No need to be confused, children. You have to do this work in your rough notebook. No need to make new notebook. Okay, so whatever whosoever teacher is providing you notes, you have to do that work in your rough notebook. Don't be get confused. So let's go back to our today's video, children. Our video is about harmful microbes. Microbes are harmful in human life, as well as these microbes are harmful in animals, plants, all living organisms lives also. We are going to discuss about all these topics today. Okay, so let's start with today's chapter, microorganism friend and foe, and today we are going to discuss about harmful microorganism. Let's start. Topics to be covered. First is harmful microorganism, pathogens, and common disease caused by pathogens. In this video we are going to cover about all these three topics, children. Let's talk about harmful microorganism. Harmful microorganism, children, we had spoken a lot of good things about microorganisms. Now it's time to talk about harmful microorganisms. Those microorganisms which cause disease. So when we talk about harmful microorganism, you definitely say, yes, we know about this. They make us ill. They make us ill. They cause so many disease to us. Just because of them, our mom continuously instruct us for washing hands, for making our surroundings neat and clean. She even tries to clean the entire house properly too. Basically, we all know about harmful microorganisms. We need to know about disease which are caused by microorganisms, children. Now, here I have used a word disease. So, what are these disease, children? What is the exact meaning of disease? Okay, you often heard about this word disease. Like he is suffering from this disease or he is suffering from deadly disease, etc. This word disease, this word disease contain two individual words. First is dis and second is ease. Dis means disturbed and ease means comfort. Ease means comfort. So basically with the by disease word we are saying that our comfort is disturbed. So exactly what we are trying to say here, when your comfort is disturbed is called disease. Okay, let's move to the next slide. So Disease means disturbed ease. Our comfort level is disturbed. That is why it is called disease. Okay. Disease results in a change in either the functioning or the appearance of one or more system of the body for the worse. So, there are some changes inside the body, some kind. For example, children, you are suffering. Let's imagine you are suffering from fever. Physically, there is no change. Structure of your body will be same, but functionality of your body will be different. For example, you feel weak. You feel weak. Your body tend to lazy, body ache, etc. These kind of changes you observe internally, not outwardly. So all these changes are for worse, not for betterment. So that is why definition disease result in the change in either functioning or the appearance of one or more system of the body for the worse. Here, definition is saying that with the disease, internal functionality of your body may get differ or sometime your appearance also differ. In this example, in which I have told you, if you are facing fever, that time internally you are getting weak, you are feeling lazy, body ache is there. So what is this? These are the changes in the functionality of the body. When you are perfectly all right, children, that time your body perform differently. And when you are facing fever, you are feeling fever in the body, that time functionality of your body differ. Okay, now some more examples here: fever, running nose, headache, some kind of mental disease. So all type of disease are not creating any physical changes, but all are disturbing internally. There are various kind of disease. In this section, we are going to discuss about only those disease which are caused by pathogens, now, children, again I have used one new word here, that is pathogens. What are these pathogens? What are these pathogens, children? Disease causing organisms are called pathogens. So pathogens are basically those microorganisms, pathogens are those microorganisms which actually create disease in our body. So those organisms which are involving in creating disease inside our body are called pathogens. So some microorganisms are friendly, so they can't cause disease, but at the same time few microorganisms, children, are also present around us, that is called harmful microorganisms, which have ability to cause disease. So those microorganisms which have characteristic of creating causing disease inside the body, those organisms are called pathogens. Okay, now most parasites are pathogen. What is the meaning of this line? Most parasites are pathogens. Now what is the meaning of this parasite? First, try to understand this. Parasites are those organisms which live inside a living organism. What I'm saying, understand this clearly. Parasites are those organisms which live inside a organism. Okay, or we can say that host organism. Let's take one example here. Bacteria. Let's take one example here. Bacteria live in the human body. So in this case, human body is a host body and bacteria is parasite. Again, I am repeating that let's imagine bacteria live in the human body, because when we are saying that I am facing bacterial infection, it means in the human body there is a presence of bacteria. So that is why I am saying that suppose bacteria live in the human body. So in this case, who is the host body? Human body. And bacteria is parasite. Okay, so parasites are those organisms which live inside a living organism. A living organism is there in which organism is living. That organism is called parasite. So most parasites are pathogens. What this statement try to say, most of the pathogen, who are the pathogens are those microorganisms who are having capability of causing disease. So those microorganisms who have capability of causing disease are parasite means they also have capability to live inside that living organism, children. Okay, I hope this is clear to you, this statement is clear to you. Now in this category we are having five microorganisms. First is bacteria, second is viruses, third is fungi, fourth is protozoa and worms. So all behave like a pathogens because all are having capability of causing disease. But here we are going to discuss about only microorganism. So we will consider out of these five these four only: bacteria, viruses, fungi and protozoa. Worms are not involved in the classification of microorganism. That is why we are not considering these worms. I'm not going to explain this in this category. Okay, so pathogens can also attack plants and animals as well as. Okay, now microbes can cause disease. So microorganisms have capability of causing disease in human body, in plants and other animal. All are the living organism. So microbes have capability to cause disease, all of them. Okay, now various kind of disease by pathogens. We are going to discuss about how microbes can cause disease in human being. So we are having a list of disease which are caused by these pathogens to the human beings. Let's see. So we are having this small list with us. First is typhoid, pneumonia, common cold, malaria, cholera, measles, chickenpox, etc. So these are not only disease caused by pathogens, there are plenty of disease in the world around us. I am here in this slide. I have taken only 7 examples of disease which are caused by pathogens. Okay, all these diseases are infectious disease or communicable disease that can transfer from one person to another, children. So a list here present in this slide. All these diseases are infectious or communicable disease that can transfer from one person to another. We can say that. So let's talk about typhoid. Pathogen responsible for typhoid is bacteria. Who is responsible for typhoid? Bacteria. Bacteria is responsible for typhoid. It enters in our body through contaminated food and water. So we should not eat uncovered food, children. Try to boil food so that it can rid off from the infectious bacteria. We should ensure that we are drinking safe water. If you are not sure that the water you are drinking is safe, please boil that water first before drinking, children. So basically, when we are talking about typhoid, children, so we in the classification of microbes we are having four categories: bacteria, protozoa, viruses, algae. So when we are talking about these disease, we need to find out which from classification of microbe, which microorganism is responsible. So I'm going to tell you pathogen is responsible for this disease, the name of that pathogen. So for typhoid, bacteria is responsible, children. And how that infection enters in the human body? By the contaminated water and food. Okay, so what are the symptoms of typhoid, children? Do you know about this? Try to find out today. I'm giving you this home assignment. Try to find out all the symptoms for these disease. Like in typhoid, symptoms are high fever, headache, weakness, stomach ache, constipation, loss of appetite. So you don't feel hungry. Loss of appetite means you are not feeling hungry. Okay, so next disease is pneumonia. Pneumonia, for this disease, pathogen responsible again bacteria is responsible for this. They enter in our body through the contaminated air. They are present in the air surround us. So air which is surround us, by that air only this disease enter into the human body. What are the symptoms of pneumonia, children? Symptoms for pneumonia are high fever, cough, short of breath, bluish lips and finger, nails, and weakness. Okay, so for pneumonia, which microorganism is responsible? Bacteria. Let's take third disease, common cold. For common cold, which microorganism is responsible? Viruses. And how it enters inside the human body? Through the contaminated air and objects. In common cold, we should avoid sharing of objects like towel, handkerchief, etc. So in cold, if you are sharing common handkerchief, with the help of that, this virus can transfer from one body to another. What are the symptoms? Sore throat, cough, headache, nasal congestion, hoarseness, etc. Children, I want to add one more thing in this. In this type of disease, antibiotics are not used. Why? Because this is a viral infection. So, antibiotics we use at the time of bacterial infection only. So, we are not there is no hope of using antibiotics in common cold. Other medicines we can provide at the time of common cold. Now, fourth disease is malaria. For malaria, which pathogen is responsible? Protozoa. Protozoa. Now, how it can transfer to the human body? Through bite of female mosquito. Okay. Now, try to find out what kind of symptoms you face at the time of malaria. This is your home assignment, children. Next, fifth type of disease we are having, that is cholera. For cholera, which pathogen is responsible? Again, bacteria. Okay, so how it can enters to the human body? By contaminated food and water. So again, one thing is common, children. If your food and water is not clean, you are easily attacked by any kind of microorganism in any form, children. So that is why your mother is instructing you again and again, don't try to eat uncovered foods, especially outside. When you reach to the restaurants, to the tuck shops of different food items, there maximum things are uncovered and you eat those things by taking taste. So those things are not good for your health, because microorganism can attack you in any form of disease. So you better take care about this thing. If you have filled a glass of water for drinking and you forget to drink that water, children, so don't drink that water after period of time, because that water is affected by microorganisms, children. Try to drink those water only which is already covered. Okay. Now, your next type of disease is present in this slide is measles. Measles, which pathogen is responsible for measles? Virus. So, this is a viral disease, children. What are the symptoms and how it can enter inside the human body, children? Through the droplet from nose and throat and mouth, children. Same, it happens in the chicken pox also. This is also a viral disease, children. Same symptoms we are having, same way to enter inside the human body, children. So basically, if we make our surrounding clean, if we bath daily, if we take extra precautions for our health, children, we can save ourselves from these kind of disease which are responsible, which are caused by microorganisms, and those microorganisms are called pathogens. So we need to take care about our health by living at clean environment, at clean place, children. So try to maintain cleanness around you. You are the only one can clean your surroundings yourself. Don't be dependent on your mother, on your mates, on your seniors. Try to make your house clean, your surrounding clean, children. I hope you all are able to understand this point. Till then, take care of yourself. Try to clean your surroundings. Thank you.